Wow, okay, I see how it is. One to talk.
Okay, quiet. We're gonna give this.
No, get this done.
Good morning or afternoon. Welcome to the RMH Podcast, also known as the Mythcast, where we talk about recent situations, stuff happening in the community. This is our cast: Chris, Sammy, Egg, Chiki, and I. Tucker, or Michael Collins, the RMH YouTube team and Irish nationalists. Now let's everyone introduce themselves.
My name's Chris. I'm an extreme hunter in RMH and also a helper in the RMH Discord.
My name is BrokenSpades. I'm a prodigy hunter and I'm the longest running helper in RMH. Please help me.
Hi, my name's Chiki. I'm an extreme hunter on RMH, and I also have a Discord that I'm still an extreme hunter.
Hi, I'm omelet_x, or also known as Egg, and I'm a myth expert in.
Hey, Chris, why don't you introduce yourself?
So, when did you guys join RMH?
I joined RMH in 2015.
I joined RMH last summer.
I joined
joined-
RMH in...
You know what? Alright. I
Everybody
joined
is.
RMH in late 2017 or 18, I don't remember. But
Oh, well, I joined RMH in, like, June, July last year. And thank you, Egg, for interrupting me. Now, so, what do you guys, see in RMH?
Casually skips me. All right.
yeah,
Let's
how
skip
about
Tucker.
Tucker?
Yeah,
Just
Tucker,
ditch
what
Tucker.
do you tell us? When did you join RMH?
I joined RMH in April of 2018.
Yes. So, what kept you guys in RMH?
The toxicity. Like, basically, there's a bunch of drama always going.
That kept you in.
The vibe.
The people in it.
Yeah, the Discord server, I guess, with the people on it. Honestly, it was like only the Discord server that made me stay in RMH.
Yeah. What made me stay?
So you
is
sure
mostly
it
just
wasn't
the
your
members
rank?
and Cheeky, you
The
poodle.
Discord server was fine.
Okay, Hand.
Spotlight.
Either way,
Moonlight.
why do you guys join RMH?
Because of Flamingo, the screaming banshee.
Yes, Flamingo.
I joined RMH because honestly, I got into it because of Albert. His myth videos are really interesting,
Wow,
and I like
Flamingo
the myths
too.
he investigated. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm basic.
Flamingo. Basic, like everyone. But Dave.
Yeah.
What
I
about you,
jo-
Tucker?
I joined RMH after I got like a 3 or 4 month ban from RM, and also I was hoping to do more YouTube related stuff in the community. And since there was a rank for that, I decided why not.
Tucker, I have a question. Why did you get banned from RM?
A variety of reasons. One was like supposed inappropriate images.
Oh,
I don't
I
remember.
got
Sounds about
banned
correct.
for one
Just sounds
month
about-
because
that
I
sounds
pinged
really
the king
correct.
by accident. It was great.
I joined
anyways,
because of a
Sam.
friend. I joined because of a friend, and I'm not like you normies that joined because of.
I didn't join because of Flamingo.
Sammy, it just like sounded like you had a stroke there, no offense.
Low. Well, I mean, half of RMH wouldn't be here if it wasn't because of Flamingo.
Yeah.
Same for any
That
myth
one
group
hack.
actually.
Flamingo
Yeah,
kind of
like-
indirectly made me join RMH because that's why I joined RM.
We will still be hunting like Noli and shit.
Dude, I be hunting John Doe up in here.
John Doe. Vlogs watch.
I hunt Soul Watch. They're very good myth. I like all the decals of blood all over the place.
Anyways, what do you guys think will happen in the future of RMH?
A ton of drama and a lot of people leave.
literally the same
Basically,
thing I was gonna say.
downfall because of our toxicity and basically HR just being inactives. I'm pointing at you, some people.
Everyone dying.
Chris, you go ahead.
Oh yeah, I think the same as Egg. A lot of drama and a lot of people leaving.
Yeah,
Right now we're
I think-
104k, so let's go. Oh god.
All right.
Um,
I think that we are going to gain more members, and because of that, we're going to gain more myths. But a lot of the older members are definitely going to start leaving as they start going to, college and
they start not being
high school and
9-year-old.
stuff.
Actually, I think the myth community might just end up dying at some point because it always has to die. Maybe Flamingo will stop making myth videos. That's something many people are scared
What
of.
I learned about communities is that if they're decently sized, they can never really just completely vanish. Like I was in a community where there was at least 5 times where people said it would just plunge over and just become irrelevant, but it got reincarnated a couple times and now it's thriving actually.
I mean, what I say is that basically the myth community, quote unquote, depends on Flamingo. And I put that on quotes because before Flamingo, the myth community was still a thing. But Flamingo was basically what flowered the thing. I mean, we're RMH, we've been in here since 2011.
I mean, there might be some
had it,
other myth YouTubers who advertise it or some sort. So basically,
Yeah,
definitely-
Yeah, a lot more
Poke
YouTubers
started
like
making
to-
myth videos. Poke.
Shouldn't make it.
And I think they can do whatever they want as long as they aren't causing more stuff in the community.
I mean, but Poke content is not fitting for the myth content.
Yeah.
He does too much.
Wait, he still
Family
does
content.
Roblox videos? That's pretty bad.
But at least he's not doing anything bad in the community,
Yeah.
like telling people to harass myths and stuff, or people in the community.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Popular in the HR
Yeah.
community.
that's a good thing, at least.
The most negative thing that I can think of for myth YouTubers is the clout that they give to certain myths and how they can go
Mm.
straight to their head.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right. That's true.
Poke started giving Orinen a lot of clout because he only makes videos on Orinen since he's a basic guy.
Yeah.
No,
Yeehaw.
I mean, I've seen multiple
The
examples
myth,
of
the community count for RMH was 8,000. Then all of a sudden, end of summer, we had over 40. I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Then I
And now we're
realized
like
yeah.
100k rate.
Sometimes I feel bad for the myths who can't protect themselves because of the Albert fans, but that's mostly on half of the Albert fans. I'm not trying to blame them.
How to
now
protect yourself from Albert fans? Quit the myth community.
I mean,
Hey,
not
do
all,
not do that.
Not all
No.
Albert fans are just the brutes that chase people around saying Yo Tango.
Yeah, there are a
Well,
lot of
basically
Albert fans that are actually contribute a lot of good things to this community.
There are some chill ones though.
Yeah.
I swear that's not supposed to be a pun. Please don't kill me.
Well, now we're having the group wall saying urgent, please join this game.
Yes, though.
Personally, the only thing I find bad about Albert are his fans and his videos, because his videos aren't my style. You may like them, but personally, in my opinion, they're kind of annoying to me because of all the screaming and stuff, even though I scream a lot.
He
Whatever.
screams a lot.
Yeah, I
Wonder why
prefer
he
his
gets sick so
content
much.
more when he was still on the Albert Stuff channel. And
Yeah,
he would take longer to put out videos, but they were just better videos.
Yeah, those
usually
videos
live-
would literally make me laugh nonstop.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially,
I
the drowning
used
babies
to
one, I
fucking.
swear, I don't drown babies.
I used to
but,
fucking
isn't he supposed
laugh the
to,
shit out.
make jokes because the kids will start to get a love it because he has to make those jokes to make his channels thriving. So I wouldn't blame him on making the.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
I used to love the Albert Stuff content because I used to laugh so much with that shit because that was shit I was actually funny.
The reason why I liked Albert so much in like those days was because he was unlike most Roblox YouTubers.
Yeah,
Most
he like
Roblox
made known
YouTubers had never had
family
the humor
content.
he had. And now, well, I honestly haven't seen a YouTuber like Flamingo, but the humor isn't as good as the Albert stuff humor. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, he deleted those online dater videos on his channel.
I don't.
Where the disco videos, he deleted them from
I
Albert's
heard
stuff.
it was, like,
yeah, because there was
taken down
bunch
or
of,
something. I don't know.
Yeah, he took it down so
Yeah.
he wouldn't
actually
get
makes
some
me really sad.
backlash from Flamingo, you know.
That makes me really sad because those videos were funny. They
Yeah,
made
funny
me
as
laugh
fuck,
a
actually.
lot.
They were so funny. Oh my! Also,
Yeah,
like,
he used to be
I wish he
super
uploaded
funny,
on
but
his
not
like
now.
Albert stuff channel because like I thought he was gonna plan to upload on like Albert stuff, like making like unedited content without Speedy, but he stopped uploading, and I got really sad. And all of a sudden his jokes became stale. All of a sudden he started yelling, and all of a sudden he broke his screen because of something.
Yeah. Remember the Julius Cole thing?
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh my
god! I remember
he still does
said,
videos
"Oh,
about
Julius
Albert
Cole."
saying he hates him.
That was so funny.
Julius
Well,
Cole
now I
is-
actually agree with Julius Cole because he's basically selling out now. I don't like it.
I haven't actually heard from Julius. Like, I haven't seen any of Julius Cole's videos anymore. Like, I hardly
watched
see
one
them.
of
He's like irrelevant
recently,
now.
but it's not. It's basically just hating Roblox again. So
I
same
miss
with
that
me.
old rap about Julius Cole's.
Oh, that were so great.
I remember that Julius Cole did a video about Eric Castle on the day of his death. That was pretty.
Honestly, yeah, that was messed up.
Yeah,
You shouldn't,
like
We like to laugh at people.
the
but
boy
that
is
was-
like 21 or something. He's like very childish.
Oh
And
yeah,
his-
so like, I remember Flamingo used this ultimate troll GUI, and he said he got it for like in an admin command, which is not true. It's actually an exploit. The kid's been exploiting. You can't fool me, Flamingo.
Flamingo.
Yeah, that's
I
because
was
we
actually-
have our own exploiter here.
I was actually thinking
tested
because
that.
channels that make like Roblox channels that make exploit videos are getting taken down. So
Oh, yeah,
like,
there's,
I
my
mean,
favorite,
if
Roblox
those
YouTuber
admin
that
commands-
exploit just got like taken
if those
down.
admin commands are like exploits, then Albert could get his channel taken down or something.
I have the script. I got it from the dude that made it, but like, it's still pretty weird.
I mean, maybe.
Anyways, we're gonna
Make YouTube more entertaining, I guess.
I guess.
now pass on to the Q&A.
Yes.
So we're
Let's
gonna do some questions about myths because that's what the podcast is about, I guess.
That's
Heck
why we
yeah.
call it
So-
podcast.
What's
That's
everyone's
what we're-
first myth that everyone has hunted?
The first myth I've ever hunted was either Louis or Gauze. Both of them I really like their games, but whatever, you know.
The first.
The first myth I hunted was Nathaniel's End. Like basically the little Nathaniel myth in general.
Yeah, Lil Nathaniel's games are great. I really like them.
Yeah,
I was saying.
confusing sometimes, I guess.
My first myth that I hunted was Caroline Clinton. But no, this new myth, Heart Tech, yo, his building is over the roof. It's so good. I checked
Yo,
out
I
his game
used-
yesterday. It's so great.
I hunted Roses, the Doctor's Tale, because I was basic back.
Oh. That game has like a bunch of teleports everywhere.
Yeah.
Some difficult to find. I'll
I was like
spend an hour in that game trying to
for
find all
1
the
second
teleports by
but
myself.
left out of board. I don't know, but from what I saw, their game looked really nice.
Really fun.
Neato.
I actually really like this style of his is doing, even though it's all like a bunch of textures. But like, still, I hope he's gonna still do those games.
I never seen Heartech's games though. I want to check them out soon.
Check them out.
Oh
Then.
shit, it's really good.
Yeah, I
League
haven't
of
actually
Legends.
been to Vertex game, but I've seen like the assets they make for it look pretty good, like the audio files.
Games that
The
have
real
good
myth I
graphics, like Consims, or like games that have good graphics in general are really good. I like those.
Like no, the one myth I'm actually excited for is Everything is Froze, because like his sneak peeks are amazing.
I've been recently checking out other Myths games, and I realized that half their games are actually pretty decent. I like them. Also, with Everything Froze, I seen it's pretty. No pun intended.
You cut out there. No, sorry.
You can only honestly like see how the myth quality, like the quality of myths, has improved like way too much.
Yeah, honestly, newer myths. There's a ton of newer myths, but most of the newer myths are really good and
Yeah.
stuff. Well, in the past, there was like Default and 1x, 1x, and Noli, and they all had
Like,
not really
I mean,
great games. Or
you don't have to have good building to like be a good myth. Like,
yeah.
let's
True.
take for example,
Not
I don't know,
Good
Little
Faces, he
Nathaniel.
uses
His
a lot
building
of.
is great, but not as detailed as new myths. But
Okay,
his
Myths are
games are
actually
like
long.
literally
better building
great.
and new
True
stories
Faces, I
in
like
game.
the story of True Faces, but the problem is he uses a lot of free models, so that sucks.
Yeah,
What about Uncle
mean-
Long?
he told us
Oh yeah, that person, that dude, I remember. I like his game. It's not really well built, but the randomness makes me like it a lot.
It's
so,
old, so I can guess why.
True Faces actually said on the RMH Discord that he was like completely redoing everything, but he has like 9 places to redo, so it's gonna take a while, and he's like removing all free models.
Yeah,
That's
like, I can tell like it's gonna take a while.
So that's actually pretty
I had to
cool.
like take
Yeah.
like an hour trying to find everything.
Because
Thanks to Egg here, help me out.
yeah. Then again, someone
Yay.
else helped me out, so I forgot their user. Wait, I can look for it. But whoever
like,
helped me out, because I
Help me out
forgot.
too.
Thank
and
you.
you were like, and I said like he was helping me out, and then all of a sudden you said like, oh, he's the one that helped.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hang on, I'll ask something. I'm just gonna say it now. What are your guys' like favorite myth stories? Like stories from a myth, not the myth themselves.
That's actually
Like
a
you
weird
said,
question.
True Faces. True Faces' story was really great to me. I really liked it.
I don't even know True Faces' story.
Yeah, my personal favorite story is Activity because it's like pretty unique compared to the other ones. Like it's a fucking blue guy who gets basically like an infinity gauntlet, which starts killing him, and then he gets locked in like an SCP facility, but not exactly. He breaks out, and then weird shit happings. I'm still looking
think
forward
I
to
like
these next
Activity.
games if they ever come out.
I think one of my
Blanks.
favorites has to be Burning Lung or Beer Lung. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's pretty decent.
Blanks, his building is amazing. I like it. I like the story. His Twitter's okay. Well, yeah. Speaking of his Twitter, he got mentioned. A kid mentioned to Flamingo that he existed.
Oh,
Blanks got
Jesus.
pretty mad. He got pretty mad. Not gonna lie. And like all of a sudden, when I did a hunt, like all of a sudden there was this kid like, Flamingo did this.
Oh, Jesus.
My favorite myth story has to be either the Phobia. He's like so fucking good, or Galaxinus.
Yo, those two are actually.
Galaxinus is cool.
Galaxinus is
Galaxinus'
I checked out their
story is
game recently, and
kinda
I realized how
complicated,
cool they are.
but if you get the hang of it, you like enjoy. You can like enjoy the myth so much.
I remember his old game where like you get like you're in this chamber and you have to like shift lock to get through like a non-collided area, and then all of a sudden you're in this hallway.
Oh,
All of a sudden
yeah.
you updated the game with a bookshelf and everything, which was amazing. And then
Yeah.
like later on, there was like this thing, but like you couldn't get through, like, and so people have to glitch through, and I got in, which was amazing, and it looked amazing.
Oh yeah, wasn't I in the game with you as well?
Yeah.
Gosh,
but
I
all
love
this-
glitch.
But all of a sudden, he just basically scrapped the game. I don't know where it is now. And now there's a new game that's actually still good. I really like the game now. But I like the old game too.
Actually, I remember this game where me and Curse shift locked into because we had to literally wait 1 hour, and honestly, I wasn't for that. So we shift locked into the door, and then we got teleported into a game where we had to wait even longer, which was great. I liked that.
Yeah, on to the next question.
Word
What's your
saying
guys'
is, Curse actually helped you learn shift lock.
Yeah, he
Oh.
did.
To continue.
little noob?
That was epic.
Anyways,
Shift
what's your
lock
least
and
favorite myth, guys?
My least favorite myth is actually Mr. Mask.
My
Mr.
most
Maskey.
favorite's also Mr. Maskey as well. He sucks dick.
I mean,
No,
he's
the
not
reason
Mr.
why-
Maskey anymore.
Guys.
Like the reason why
Mr. Maskey is
I don't like his
actually
myth.
really cool. He's nice to me, at least.
the
so
person,
he's
the
cool
person
in my.
that runs the account is really cool. But I don't like his
Yeah.
myth in general because I
Oh.
don't.
Yeah.
know
You ever be
anything
the
about
cause for Maskey's ban?
Oh.
it. Curse, you're
Curse,
basically the cause of the cool kid leaving.
Oh, by the way, everyone, this is Cursed. He can't talk because he just got hit by a kid with an umbrella on the
He
balls.
basically got
He's the
circumcised
child
by
that
an
we
umbrella.
have to leave out.
First is just
We have to leave him out
supervising us.
today
He's like
because
her
he got circumcised. He's still recovering. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah,
He's-
guys, don't worry, he's recovering.
Yeah, for least favorite myths, I have a few that are pretty much tied. And they'd probably be Mythosy, Lethality, and Morgan.
My least favorite myths are any myths that like try to copy any other myth, to be honest. Because like every myth that tries is good. But if you try to copy people, then you're immediately not good and stinky. Just kidding.
My
You're still
Just
my
like
least
Gauze.
favorite is
Gauze.
Mythosy because he sucks.
Oh, dude,
Oh my God,
Mythosy,
Mythosy.
like,
close. He's a joke.
He was so annoying. He started
Like, legit, dude.
harassing my friend.
I remember we had to ban him from
Famous
RMH foot.
developer.
Oh my God, he tried
We
to
had to ban
try to get Albert. I
Mythosy
remember he
like
was,
5 times
scamming
from
everyone.
RMH.
Guys. You know who the real best myth is? Tiger AB.
Yeah.
Yo,
Tiger
Tiger AB is
AB.
my dad.
Good.
I think we're giving him popularity by mentioning him.
Yeah, she deserves
yeah.
it.
He needs clout.
Tiger app in his myth museum.
I know, Mythosy doesn't even deserve the attention for getting mentioned here.
Oh
Yeah,
also,
like
the
he's
thing-
still like
no,
a
no,
few
no.
hundred games.
Don't check Mythosy's game, because
Oh,
you just
Please don't.
give him visits.
guys, I
But
remember
check Tiger ABs. He's cool.
Mythosy actually faked like one time him like Albert making a video on him.
Oh yeah.
No,
I
he said
remember
like
that.
no, he said this. Oh, like, hey guys, join my game. Albert's gonna be here. Don't worry, he's not gonna totally not join. Don't worry about that. Then like a bunch of kids like was there for like hours, like 2 or 1, and he never came. And his excuse was Albert couldn't come because he was eating or a blackout. One of those two. And I found it so
Did
funny.
Oh yeah, and then he said like Albert had a blackout or something.
Yeah.
Which was a total lie.
Speaking of Albert and Albert coming to myth games, the reason for lethality being on my least favorite myth list is not only because his myth is shit, and he's not even ranked myth anymore because he was just terrible, but because of how much he like literally flexed for being essentially a transition slide in Albert's video.
Oh
Like
shit.
he talked down to people because he got like a 30-second section in like a 20-minute video, which was used to introduce a much better myth, which was Clarence.
Oh,
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
I remember
Yeah.
Clarence.
And then he tried to slander me. So, I mean, maybe I'm
Oh.
biased, but I don't think so.
Dang
But
it.
yeah, guys. My favorite myth of Albert is Cursed Phoenix.
Yes, Chris.
Yo,
Chris
Chris
Phoenix,
Phoenix, yo,
favorite
like I want a
myth.
screenshot.
Oh my God, wait, guys,
I want
is
him
that
to sign
Chris
my
from
T-shirt.
Guys,
Yo,
Chris from
wait, dude.
Albert.
Chris
friend
from
is
Such a legend.
on my friends list. OMG.
On my friend list too. Oh my god, we
Oh
have
my
so
Wait,
god.
no, wait. Let me check my friend list. Oh my god, guys.
Does he
Oh my
have it?
gosh.
Oh my god.
Is he on your friend list too? Oh my
Guys,
god.
I'm famous now. Albert's gonna make a video on me now.
Same here. Oh
Wait,
my
dude,
god.
he's
I
in your
can't
friend
believe
list.
it.
Dude,
I'm
he's
actually gonna
in the
get clout
call.
for once.
Wait, oh my god. Wait, is
He's in
that
this
Chris
call?
Phoenix
Chris is
from
in call
Albert?
confirmed.
Oh my god.
Oh no. I think Kurt's gonna unfriend Sam.
Shoot.
Unfriend him, no balls. Unfriend him, no balls.
Unfriend cheeky no ball.
No!
Oh, okay.
Oh, but wait, no.
I stay quiet. I don't want to get unfriended.
Actually, you
This
know
is
what?
so
I
sad. Can we kick Cheeky?
It's fair.
Wow, I didn't even do anything.
You talked over me.
Shut up, man.
You're fat.
No,
He's
no, please,
unfriending all
Chris,
of
no.
us now.
Christian.
I'm sorry, guys. You can't see this right now because we're in a group chat, and he's just sending pictures of us unfriending us and stuff.
Next to the
So yeah,
unfriend
just to
button.
explain the context behind what we're
Wait,
saying.
did he
Yeah, let's
unfriend
try
me?
not to bully Kirsten
Yes, I
in this
survived.
podcast.
Holy curse! He's too good for this world.
Alright,
Wait, no.
viewers. Okay.
please.
Okay.
No.
Alright, everyone watching right now, I'd like to let you know that Curse has not unfriended me. I have
He's
survived.
Oh, he hasn't unfriended me as
Heads
well.
unfriend, tails
Jinx it.
unfriended. So yeah,
If anybody
Just-
deserves to be
just
unfriended, it's
keep you guys.
Cheeky.
What?
Anyways, guys,
I don't
Chris,
know
choose
what my
the next
favorite
so,
myth would be
guys,
Shh.
what do you think about cliche clown doctors and like myths like that, like clown cults and doctors, like Spooky DOS Cult 666?
They're overused.
Garbage.
So Dr. Mac was okay.
Honestly, because of Albert. Okay.
Oh yeah, Dr. Mac was the first myth I've actually ever known of. But I hunted Gaz's or Louis' games first. Yeah, he was the first myth I found out about. In fact,
Oh,
actually, I'm not even
Gaz, wait.
sure. It might have been Dr. Mac who I hunted first. Wait, oh no.
I actually like Dr. Mac, or Dr. Mac, however you pronounce it, because back in the day when I was like first in RMH and like still early on in the myth community, I made Dr. McDonald's, which he actually ended up
Dr.
visiting one
McDonald's.
time.
Dr. McDonald's.
I mean,
Do
I
you
still
have
have
screen-
but, like, I
do
think
you have
the
images of
clown
that, Tucker?
cliches too
They're on
amused.
my old laptop, but yeah, I have a
Oh.
screenshot of him in the game saying yeet. I mean, I believe he still has mod there.
I think cliche doctors are pretty unepic because, to be honest, they're just garbage and they're basically acting like gauze every time.
Honestly,
Yeah,
unless
like,
you have
the
a good
clownness in
story, then unless you have good story and building, then your myth is trash. I'm sorry, no, it's not trash, but like don't
Time.
try to become a doctor myth.
I
because-
really dislike what I dislike about myths. If like fucking bar myth, dude, they're the most cliche myths ever.
I know.
Like
Barnabas.
bar
Well,
myth.
Sean-
Mulberry,
are acceptable.
Mulberry's was okay. I can't.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
Mulberry's just okay
Mulberry's
because
cute.
he's like the
Wait.
OG of bar myth.
Oh
But, like,
my
people
god,
like,
I keep forgetting which myth I hunted first. It might have been mulberries too. Oh my god.
So a doctor's tale like took two things: the doctor and then all of a sudden the bar part.
I
Okay,
still
but
like
like,
the
what
clown.
about Sean
That's
Ryan?
really annoying.
Sean is okay.
What about
Sean was great. He was a great person. I
know,
want him
Sean
to come
is-
back.
Sean is
I
really
miss
Sean,
him.
if you're listening to this, please come back.
Sean is good, yeah. What about wasn't this another guy that was like, I forgot his name. He was like, he had like branches on his arms, like his shirt with leaves.
Yeah.
Janie?
Wait.
Yeah, Jamie.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Jane.
Jane. I remember.
They have a bar myth. They have like a bar place, right?
Yeah, there was this
Yeah.
girl.
I like
Remember when,
those. Like they have like hidden doors and shit. And I like those kind of bar
Sammy.
myths.
On the topic
Sam.
of cliche myths,
Sam.
they can still be
No.
done like in a good way. Like you can
Yeah,
you
some.
can be the cliche
Yeah.
doctor myth, but you can still be an okay myth if you actually make it somewhat original.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think of an example now, but it's been
Uh,
done.
Gauze would be an
Oh,
example,
yeah.
but he's already an OG, so that's...
Yeah, he's.
What
the
about
example
Clown
of
Myth,
follow.
dude?
Clown
Hey guys,
Myth.
Like,
remember
half
Sean for
of the
me
popular
and
myths
Sean?
in RMH are clowns now.
I know. I mean, Clown Myths.
Like,
Clown Myths
okay.
can be done correctly, but now it's just so overwhelmed with just the cancerous ones that you can't really find
Yeah.
any good ones.
I found,
they're
like,
not copying Gauze. Like, the only good clown myths are the one associated with Gauze, to be honest.
I
Because
know, and even
most
then,
of
you
the
still
other
have
myths
like
are just...
hundreds that are like wannabe Gauze myths, like saying
like,
that they're an employee at.
For some reason, you know what? So for some reason, it's the clown myths that always start shit. Honest, it's just I'm just being real here. It's like they always start the drama. No offense, clown.
Personally, I think it's always the smaller myths.
Yeah.
Smaller myths always get into shit, and then they always like either lose their rank or just lose their respect because of it.
Like, I think clown myths, if they're not related to Goss, they like not good at all. Like, I understand if they're related to Goss, like the cult family. If they're related to the actual cult family, if you like have a cult at the end of your name and you're not related to the cult family, I'm not gonna pay like much respect to you. No, neither with like clown myth.
Cults.
Family.
Oh Jesus, cult. Dude, my favorite
Yeah.
cult is Kool-Aid cult.
Cults suck, but at the same time, I like the aesthetic of them. I don't know why.
My
So, like,
favorite
the
cult
group
is
myths-
Dave Bustito cult.
The cult family used to like talk a lot, honestly. Like the old games of the cult family, like Akamana. It was just like a box in a room inside a box, again, with a
Yeah.
code. Or like I don't know, every fucking cult game until like Emmett Colt joined. It was just like a box in a base plate with a picture of Martin Luther King or something. I forgot.
Yeah. I mean, even though they're still like one of the cliche groups, I like the well done like void cult groups, the ones that are related to Noli, even though Noli is just a RM fabrication.
The Coles.
I actually kind of liked the Coles. Like they were nice people, and their myth was somewhat interesting.
Yeah, and I like the way they script.
But
I
then
remember the
they
first
got
time I ever
annihilated.
went
I don't remember why, but they just got.
Oh yeah, it's because I think the main leader ditched them all, and they were like, we can't do this anymore. Basically, the reason every group myth dies is because okay, what was it? Oh yeah, every group myth dies because of lack of communication. That's the reason every one of them dies eventually.
Yeah.
Example, cult family. I remember there was so much drama with the cult family because of, guess what? Lack of communication.
Well, now the Days myth is actually getting some of their own drama. Even though they're actually communicating with the people, they're still getting drama.
Oh yeah, the days. Like it sucked that they were almost ruined, but like somehow Albert still managed to make a video on them. Or
Yeah.
unless that was like a day ago before it.
I actually don't.
I actually like the days before Albert made a video on them. Like I remember like joining Dave on the days game and like them actually like telling me, hi, what's up? Hi, my name's Emotionless. Yeah, it's going just Emotionless.
Oh my god. I remember sneaking in one time. Like I tried to sneak in, then I died.
I remember like me and Dave went to the asylum and like it was so stressful. It was kind of to actually go through and get out of the borders through the asylum, but we never found out, and I got kicked because they found me and I wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, I was literally dancing on something, and then someone told on us, and then I got.
No. I remember that Emotionless day. Actually, like, kind of stalked me into my games. So I have a game called Cheeky's Basement. It's by it's for Cheeky. It's a joke game. And then Emotionless game day just fucking joined. And like, I mean, I have my follow on, and maybe he was just looking at my profile or something.
Okay,
then
so
Joey
next
joined.
anyways, next topic?
Yeah, that's next topic. So, what do you guys think about Albert making a lot of videos recently about RMH and like increasing Nora members on RMH?
Well, it's
I
great
think
that people are actually joining RMH and actually enjoying it because I'm seeing a bunch of people actually joining the games, which is amazing. But also at the
There's-
same time, actually causing a lot of bad things, like in the group wall.
Yeah.
Kids are saying,
So I was like,
Yeah.
he's
I
joined.
have a story. I was
really
in
annoying. So
I was
Okay,
in a hunt with Sam,
Oh my god.
and we were hunting Galaxinus, right? And there's a teleport, which you have to wait each time someone uses it. But people, it was like 100 people in each hunt because Albert like made this video where he shouted myths, so people think every shout is gonna be by Albert in a null account. So we hunted Galaxinus, right? And we wanted to go to the teleport, which is in the back. And there's like my hat and Kurt's hat and everything. So we wanted to see that, right? And we wanted to go to the next game. But then people just started flooding the teleport, and so no one could get in. We like tried to like go to a different server and shit, but nothing happened. Like everyone was like just flooding the teleport, so no one could get in.
I recently I noticed how many people are joining hunts now, which is a shit ton, to be honest.
yeah,
It has like decreased since like it was uploaded like a few days ago by Albert, so not much people join that much anymore.
But
actually,
usually people still say still chill or yo tango whenever.
Yeah,
I'm in the hunt.
just
Oh my
you
God.
see the like member list, and you see like a bunch of like Arthur hats with a normal body with a chill face. That's
know-
all you see.
I used to really like the chill face. It was the hat I wore when I had no Robux. I mean, the face I wore when I had no Robux. But now I can't. I don't want to wear it anymore because of all the stupid still chill thing. I don't want to wear it anymore.
And I honestly think Albert fans have become like very annoying. Like even to Albert, dude. Like last video I saw, like it was just recently uploaded. He was like so annoyed by people joining him, and like was like I can notice how annoyed he was. Like I would be very annoyed if I just got like a bunch of like people joining you all the time, and you have to like create alt accounts to see more people with the same face and with the same Arthur head and with the same thing. It just gets annoying.
But honestly, even if he does find that annoying, I'm still sure he appreciates his fans. Because to me,
Yeah.
it seems that Albert Stuff is a really nice guy. Like for example, with the Coral drama, he stood up for Tiff, and honestly, I think that was really great of him. It shows that he's not just a dude who's looking for money. He's a dude that will actually look out for fans and stuff.
Well, but the thing is, like, this other video for, like, RMH, like, he started shouting those games, and now I'm really scared that kids are gonna follow in his footsteps without realizing it's an actual skit. And I don't want to deal with that, really. And that's gonna worry me a lot now, because I feel like this is gonna happen, and I don't want that, really.
Honestly, I doubt that's gonna happen because I don't think most of the myth hunters probably know what they're doing. Because if they didn't, then I mean they wouldn't be myth hunters. They would be myth seekers. That's the reason I didn't see a lot of like joke hunts. It's because myth hunters know that they will get demoted if they shout abuse.
I mean, there's been recent links in the group wall about like joke games, so I don't know.
We had to deal with that even before the video was made, so honestly, it doesn't really matter. And besides,
at least it's harder to apply now for Hunter to like get into the Discord and get into the Google Doc.
Yeah. We have so many people like shout abusing. Like the other day we had somebody literally host a profile hunt on himself.
dang,
Oh,
that's
wasn't
what
that
you
the
call
guest one?
Ego, am I right?
Yeah, that guy.
Guess 666, am I right?
And his bio was just myth.
Myth. Yes,
Myth.
a myth.
Like that's
Omelet
that's the
underscore X.
recipe for a very good myth.
Yes. Omelet underscore
So
X.
first,
We're like,
you gotta build a blockhouse.
yes. Then add blood.
Then a door, then blood.
Then
Okay,
add,
do
gauze,
you guys
man.
want to know how to make a good myth game, alright?
Be tiger.
Okay, so start a new game on a base plate, right? Then you're gonna want to open up toolbox. You're gonna want to search terrain. Add the first thing you see that looks like it's terrain. Then you're gonna want to search log cabin, alright? And then once you find a good one, you're gonna want to place it down, alright? Then you're gonna search in toolbox trees, and you're gonna place down probably 3 of those should be good for a forest. And then inside you're gonna want to search corpse in toolbox and add at least 7 of those so people know you're scary. And then add some blood decals and you're done. That's your best story.
Also add a warning sign.
Add edgy music. Wait, no.
Make your avatar black.
One uses. Yes, black. Make him black. And no, we don't mean to be
Oh,
racist.
and make sure you use smiley faces. Like the
Yes.
Make
emoticon.
sure you name yourself Smiley.
Smiley or your bio.
Okay, thank you for the
So,
tip.
Smiling.
Thank you for
7,
the tip. I am now
sure.
gonna be the
Yourself,
owner of
Smiley the
Onyx.
Kill.
I'm gonna be
Advertise yourself on the group wall.
Yes, and make sure you
Don't
worry,
join
I'm
the
already
RMH
doing that.
Discord and only talk in myth talk so that people know you're a myth.
Like gibberish. Please don't. You'll actually get warned, muted, and then banned.
I know. An
Alright,
example of
also
this is
DM
currently
the HRs
Noah,
about your
who
scary myth game.
Shut the fuck up, okay. So Noah is an example of this because currently in the RMH server, all he does is send messages in myth talk, and the only message he sends are smiley faces.
Okay, listen. There are some myths who talk in myth talk, and honestly, they do it well. Like, for example, Oranin. I enjoy whenever Oranin's around because it's so cute when he talks. Like, he seems so innocent. It's just really.
He's a jolly person. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I enjoy it because in RMH, a lot of people are kind of toxic. I still like them as friends, but like sometimes you gotta have a nice, jolly person to make everything.
Orin is the only thing that ever makes me happy in my life for once.
Yes.
That and Joker.
I mean,
Yes, Joker Kid is so nice.
I know, I
He's
haven't
just-
heard from Joker in like months, so.
Oh my
I
god, I
actually talked
remember
to
when
him
he
recently,
DM'd
but,
me and like
he
I
gave
had
me
a heart
another
attack.
thing, and he still hasn't responded for the RMH dev team. We need to be paid, please.
Yes, pay the
Please
devs.
pay.
what I dislike about Joker Kid is that he's not active as
Yeah,
before.
that's the only problem. But honestly, I can't blame him. He has a life to live, and not with us teenagers, you know.
Exactly.
We're too cool for him.
And also, I really like Sino. Sino is a legend.
Oh yeah, Sino's
No.
pretty fucking cool.
He
Talking about
seems
me?
inactive, but he's
Sino
actually-
ban, Sino ban, Sino.
I know,
Sino
dude,
ban.
Sino
Sino
literally like
ban,
bans
Sino
all
ban.
the shitty.
Sino's actually very active.
I
Like Sino.
like how he
Sino
talks
He just
back
doesn't-
to Error.
He just talks in trusted chats.
I know. he
That's
lurks.
all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. If
Like
you
for real, I thought Sino was the most annoying thing, but
No.
he's actually very active.
Sino is like the
Like-
eternal watcher. And also how in advertisements he has completely annihilated error.
Oh yeah, I
Oh yeah, that was my
so
favorite
funny,
moment.
dude. I was just scrolling through ads, I saw like servers and shit, and then I see error posting that same fucking link. And then see who was like, we don't give a shit.
Dang, that was savage. Whoa. Did I
Also,
actually
how
do
he
savage?
banned,
Dude,
he
I've
banned
heard-
like all the fucked up people in RMH, just like outright. Like he banned Stisk, VWO, Sergio, and a question.
Sergio is disgusting. If any of you are like Sergio, please don't do what Sergio does anymore.
Please don't. Actually,
Sergio?
if you don't know, you rappers should be in.
And a question is also scum. But the person he was being scummy towards was also somewhat deserving of it, so who knows?
Yeah, whoever knows anyways.
Sinnoh's our guardian we don't deserve.
Sino is the guardian of RMH. Confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guard me, please.
God.
Guard cursed from all the Albert fans that
Mm.
always try to.
Like, he reminds me a lot of
Oh, yeah.
Rex, but just not as active.
Nah.
Chris is getting harassed by Albert fans everywhere he goes.
Zeno is not Rex. He's Zeno is
Rex
Rex,
reminds
but
me of
chiller.
Rex.
I miss Rex. It's been
Yeah.
boring without him,
Been
actually.
5 years since we've seen him.
Please come home. It doesn't take that long to get milk.
Rex.
Gary, come
You know
home.
we miss you. I mean,
Rex,
we
come
miss you.
home.
So like the Albert situation got so bad that we like beat RM again. We suppressed RM again
We
from
did.
like
That-
Actually,
in like 4 days, dude.
That shows Albert's influence. And it's
Yeah,
honestly
I mean
scary.
that kind of shows.
Yes,
It kind of
that-
shows that actually like didn't like have as many Albert fans. Like we didn't have as many like other people on our group. Yeah, so you can like see how RM actually did not gain any like they barely earned like any members in this like
Yeah.
week. But then we just like did it in 4 days. We just suppressed them.
Civil War victory confirmed.
Yes.
Dude, it's pretty chill now.
It's extra chill.
Chill face.
Yes.
God dang it.
We need a
Alright.
mythical
Check
chill
it.
face.
Let's do a wave check.
Wave check.
Wave check.
Sorry guys, I cannot hear you. I have my AirPods on. Sorry.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Oh
let's speak.
shit.
Chris,
No,
look
a
out.
tow truck's coming towards you. Chris, oh fuck, he can't hear us. Here's
No.
AirPods.
What was that? Oh yeah, sicko mode, right?
Has fans in his ears, please.
Hey guys.
Quick, it's time to chop off his ears.
That bro moment where they don't have AirPods.
Bro moment whenever you don't have ears, yeah, you have AirPods.
That face when somebody stole my ear.
Alright, so before we end this podcast, since it's like, already been 45 minutes, and I don't think anyone will like listen this long, but let's talk about the hostility about RM and Army.
I
Just,
don't like it.
We've been talking about like a lot of trash about RM. So, just let this clear.
It's not that bad really anymore.
Honestly,
It used to be worse.
yeah, I don't like any hostility towards RM members or RMH members. It just makes me die a little because I'm in both. And honestly, I don't think any group deserves any hostility towards each other because they're equally both good groups with equally good people, and I don't think we should harass each other for, you know,
They're
for
doing
being
great
different.
in general.
Yeah, I like the
And I
way
mean-
the group is organized. To
Because
give
Kid has
credit.
like said this clear a bunch of times in announcements in the Discord server, like way too much times.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be said. It should be a given. It's like literally common sense. And I am looking at you, lol kid. Please stop trying to hang me for treason just because I'm in task force.
Well, we gotta hang you and curse for treason. What do you mean?
What about me?
Cheeky, you're not even in a department yet.
I'm thinking about it.
But I hope you do join a department because that'd be cool. Let's be department buddy.
Oh
I mean-
shoot.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was honestly like such a coincidence that RM did a podcast because we like talked about this podcast like a week before RM actually did it, and like
Okay.
hey,
In my
RMH podcast was actually like a thing before.
yeah. In my opinion,
So
I think
I
we
like,
shouldn't care
honestly,
about
we were not gonna do this because of the backlash we will receive about us being RM.
Okay, so basically, I think none of the people in the podcast or like any group should receive backlash because honestly, who cares? Just let them do their podcast. Let them do whatever they want to do.
I mean, who cares
'Cause,
about
like-
who gets the idea first?
Yeah.
At all.
Besides, we're not like none of us are outright copying each other. In fact,
Yeah, we're not like claiming it or whatsoever. Like it's just because
Those
they
hours
did
and those
podcast
hours
doesn't
first, you
mean-
can't change them.
Okay, so this is the one thing I'm gonna say. If anyone does think we are copying the RM podcast, I apologize. We aren't. Originally, we did try to start up a podcast before, and it failed miserably. I've always had the idea of bringing it back up, and after the RM podcast happened, that is actually when the RMH podcast was actually being set up. So that's all
Anyway.
that has to be said about that.
Yeah. Actually, the reason we took so long is because all we do is just mess around when we practice. Like, if you heard our practice sessions, you'd be like,
You'd be like scared actually instead.
yeah. If you saw our group
They
chat,
were chaotic.
you'd be scared.
Basically, everyone went back and forth on each other's asses.
Yes. But honestly, I think we're doing good right now. I hope.
Yeah, man, we're doing extra good, man. We're getting gold stars.
Let's pass out gold stars.
The podcast
Gold
is
stars for all the
especially good
kids.
because I had Cheeky muted for the first half an hour without realizing it.
Oh,
Oh, rip. Well, Cheeky's opinion.
I'm sad.
Don't be sad. It's just Tucker's fault. Okay, actually no, that sounds bad because that'll also make Tucker feel sad. Okay,
It's just
basically you guys
him.
should.
Made
Okay.
the podcast better.
Anyways.
We'll probably we're probably gonna have Cheeky actually speaking next
Yeah.
podcast, but thank you for actually listening.
Yeah,
If
thank you.
listen
I'm
to the entire
crying!
thing.
No,
Oh,
no,
it's
Cheeky,
amazing.
don't cry.
The
Alright,
next
guys.
podcast might be next weekend.
Yeah.
Probably not. Maybe actually, and
Actually,
maybe we actually like
We
it.
don't know.
So
If
maybe
we're on
next week.
schedule,
knowing
it'll be
us-
next weekend.
We will just mess around and then it'll get delayed to next week, and the cycle continues until we actually do it. And so yeah, there's that.
Yes,
But
we
thanks
can,
for
So-
use
the
time like
bread
YouTubers to
boys.
plug something. Cheeky, be quiet.
Yes.
If anybody would like to plug anything, do so now.
Cheeky merch. Buy her cheeky
Cheeky merch.
merch.
Buy my chicken merch,
Yes.
please!
I
Subscribe to
spend
Tucker1017 on YouTube.
Please subscribe to
No,
Cheeky
no.
and please follow chikichunks on Roblox.
Anyway, guys, the next podcast episode, since we record most likely on weekends if we don't get too demotivated, podcast will release like Mondays or the same weekend or something. Yeah. So, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you everyone.
Okay,
for listening.
and
This
the
has been
Tucker-
the RMH
Also,
podcast, and we will see you
I
next
love
time.
you guys.